So when we go to Nakawa, there was a very big problem. We found a lot of resistance there, but I've been teaching change management for 20 years. We went to the textbook, as I say. What do you do? We set up committees, we involve everybody in it, but we're very firm for those who were leaving. I think that is something for me which has worked for me. If I'm going to sack you, I'll sack you. And there's nothing wrong about that, and I'll do it and I'll say it to you. I've tried to have excellent people relations with people. I mean, how to relate to people. It's done me well. So what we did was to see where is the world going in terms of knowledge and skills, and we have also followed it. So we start with the BCom, BBA. Today we have 21, are they 21? Undergraduate programs. We have 11 or 12 master's programs. We have a PhD program. Makerere has refused to approve some of our programs. And organizations that don't change don't grow. Organizations must have new products on a continuous basis to grow. For the last 5 years, we have no new product other than, I think, the PhD in energy economics and the master's, which they approved because there is a foreign funding. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we created MUBS into a different institution. As we leave, we hope that it's going to be much bigger, much more efficient. One thing we did was to create some kind of a family institution. We're very close together as the leaders of the institution. At times it doesn't work, especially when people become selfish. We took decisions in corridors, not in meetings. Most of our major decisions were done either having a cup of coffee or you are chatting as you go to your car. And after that, these people may know the person. If us go and make the minutes, because we agreed. Somebody would not say this was not done in a meeting. So we were very informal in the way we did our work. We were very closely knit as a group of the leaders who led the institution. But along the line, we became selfish and kind of started fighting one another. What has led to MUBS grow that big? One is the desire to continuously change. That has been very important. The desire to continuously improve. Not being satisfied with what you're doing today. Say, tomorrow I want to be better. The desire to excel. And I remember this is a story I tell students. In the 80s, I went to Nairobi for a conference. Many people, I was the only Ugandan. I presented a paper. There are many Bazungus in there. And nobody clapped for me. And the people who were presenting hopeless papers, a lot of clapping. So I left that place saying, if I'm going to a conference, I want to be the best presenter in the conference. That's what I said to myself. So I had aspirations that I don't want to go to a conference and you don't notice my presence. And I thank God I've done that to a great extent. But I also realized along the way that there will always be people who are better than you. So my aspiration is to be the best in what I'm doing, but I realize that there will always be people better than you. So I want to find out who is that person who is better than me, so that I can be better than that person. It's very important because it's a good standard. Set a high standard for yourself to achieve, and this is what I understand those of you who like football, Alex Ferguson used to do. He simply set a high standard. We must win these matches. We must be the top of the game. So To me, that worked for me in the sense that setting the high standard made me work hard, made me read a lot, and as the institution grew bigger and bigger, challenges started cropping in.